team. We get a little run back by Jones. Bayless Jones slips through some good tacklers and able to bring it across the 30-yard line. Now, Justin Fields missed 4 games, Tony, in the middle of the season, and once he came back, things began to click all the way around this franchise. He's won 4 of the last 5 games. He's looked solid, and as you said it, today he's trying to make one last statement about being the future of the franchise for the Chicago Bears.
And I think today will determine that more than people realize. He knows it.
First down, they'll pitch it to Herbert, who slips on the cut and loses 2 yards. So you look at Fields. I mean, what have you seen out of him? I know he's got a great target in DJ Moore, but when he runs this offense, what's he do well?
Well, the biggest thing is I saw him shift as the season went on. You got to give credit, offensive coordinator Luke Getzky and Matt Eberflus, the head coach, of getting him to play the game sound. And I mean fundamentally sound. He was just holding onto the ball too long, too many negative plays. They're not taking sacks now. He's checking the ball down and he's using his legs on those creative plays.
Here's a 2nd and 12 from the pocket. He rips it out across the 35-yard line to Cole Kmet, who has the 71st catch of the year. He's the 2nd leading receiver on this team behind DJ Moore. What a year he's had. 1,300 yards on 94 catches.
I really want to give credit to Ryan Poles, the GM. Bringing in Moore has been a huge difference maker. He is quarterback friendly. He's very difficult to stop because he understands leverage, angles, and he's had some really big plays here recently, but they use him all over the place. You see him move around like he is here, Jim.
We got a 3rd and 4. As Lambeau is rocking at the start. Here's Fields trying to break free. He does and picks up the first. They had him, but big body quarterback able to break free for 6 and a first down.
I want you to watch Fields. He looks downfield, 1 hitch, 2, and then go. And this is a concern if I'm a Packer fan. The Packers have allowed the 2nd most rushing yards to quarterbacks this year. And that is a strength, obviously, of Justin Fields, is using his legs as they lead the NFL in rushing overall.
636 yards now on the season after that scramble for the first. They've got a new center in as Lucas Patrick had to go on IR. Dan Feeney, the center. And up straight ahead goes Khalil Herbert, who's had a nice recent stretch, over 100 yards. Joe Barry's the D coordinator as we meet the Packer defensive lineup. And these Packers have also done some good things of late, including last week against Minnesota.
Yeah, and this is the youngest team in the National Football League, and the Bears are the 3rd youngest, so you got hopefully bright futures there, but you could argue this defense has underperformed this year, Jim. They need to step up today.
2nd and 6 on the bootleg. Planting, firing. Boy, he threaded that one. That was some pass to DJ Moore. And they move the ball to the Packers side of the 50 and another first down.
Great job by DJ Moore coming across the field to flatten underneath the safety. And what a throw right here.
That's really something.
By Fields. And this is what's been showing up. He is making this a very difficult decision here the last month or two, Justin Fields, and whether or not to take that quarterback with the #1 pick. I mean, the way he's playing right now, getting the ball out of his hands, you saw it, Jim. He's been efficient, but he's really detailed about doing it the right way.
Now on first down, he fakes it to Herbert, throws, and again he connects. This time he's got St. Brown. Equanimous St. Brown for 18 yards.
I want you to watch the left guard. He's going to pull, and when he does that, that makes the defense stay right in their linebacker positions, and that opens up the window. I am really impressed watching the tape this week by Luke Getzky, the offensive coordinator. 2nd year calling plays, and boy, he's outstanding coming from that Shanahan Kubiak tree.
And he also has a lot of history. There's Getzky up here in Green Bay on the coaching staff here 7 years. Low snap, Fields. Oh, he's wrapped up and taken down. Van Ness got to him for a loss of 6.
It's the rare time they play man-to-man. They didn't do it at all in week 1 against Fields because he used his legs, but they get 5-man rush, and that makes it where there's no rush lanes for the quarterback. And this defense People are going to come open, but you don't have that kind of time. Huge play for the Packers team.
Well, Van Ness got to him week 1, and now the rookie first rounder from Iowa gets to him week 18.
And by the way, it's Getsy, Jim. Luke Getsy.
Here is Fields just inside the 30. It's going to be third down coming up. Falls at the feet of Savage.
And that's an area that we talk about. If Green Bay can slow down his legs, and Getsy, the offensive coordinator, uses him really well. He calls designed runs, then he has him roll out, changes the pocket, from all of a sudden behind the center to over the tackle, gets him on the edge. Big third down. You can see the nerves right there. He's a cool customer.
Well, Fields has completed his first 3 passes. Now you got a 3rd and 13 trying to recover from the first down sack. Better snap it just in time. Edges are pinched. Passes away, and Herbert's tripped up right away by Carl Brooks. Another rookie making a play. The 6th round pick out of Bowling Green. It'll be field goal time for Chicago.
And this is a good play call, but Brooks was all over it. This could have had a chance of getting the first down there. And Joe Barry's done an outstanding job on opening drives this year, Jim. 2nd in the NFL. They always come in with a great plan opening the game.
Santos going to try one from 50 yards. He's made 32 of 35. Santos hooking, and it goes through. Wow,
that was so loud.
That sounds like a deep drum right here. Boom, and through from 50. Jordan Love, we talk about excellence. Just look at what he's done over the last stretch of games. I'm talking 7 games with 16 touchdown passes and only 1 interception. It is clicking for him.
It really is clicking, Jim. I mean, very impressive. Eerily similar to Aaron Rodgers in a lot of numbers in his first year starting after they both had to sit and wait for a few years.
He's going to set up a screen. Aaron Jones, he slips also. That's twice now we've seen it in this game. So Jordan Love, what he's done, he's on 30 touchdowns on the season, Tony. I mean, it's been really impressive to see the way he assumes the role. There's a lot of doubt out there if he was ever good enough to be the next guy when they drafted him #1 out of Utah State. And look what he's proven in 1 year.
Very hard to follow up a legend. I mean, the same way Aaron Rodgers did, but he has shown the skill set and the improvement that you want to see, the evolution of a quarterback. And I really have seen them almost shift their offense a little bit, getting more 5 guys out, not just protecting, not as much of the play action aspect of it.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Goes through the hands of Wicks. Tony, let's talk about Matt Eberflus, who calls the defense. The head coach calls the defense. And what Chicago has done over this recent stretch, it is a stout defense.
I'm really impressed what he's done. Obviously, it looked very bleak early in the year. But this defense, Tracy alluded to it earlier, 22 interceptions leading the NFL. They have been dominant in the recent stretch here, and it all starts with him getting guys to play on a string and play together. They know their leverage and responsibilities cold now, Jim. And the Tez effect you talk about.
Yeah, it's big. Here's the 3rd and 6, and he got it away. Boy, he did a great job with a blitzer coming after him. He got it to Aaron Jones for 7 yards. It was Edmonds who was about to get to him, and it's a first down for the Packers.
Well, this is the one area that you can get. Go ahead and run this. You're going to see Jones come from the outside. They line him up at a wide receiver position all the way outside, and having Aaron Jones healthy, who's missed 7 games this year, is a game changer, Jim. He is one of the special backs. To be able to put him out at the wide receiver position and then hand him the ball, he makes everything calm down for everyone else.
Big difference maker. You're right. He's going to get the handle here. Just the 11th game of the year that he's been able to play. He's had hamstring issues and a knee issue. And seeing him gallop over these last couple of weeks, he's had 130 yards plus yards from scrimmage each of the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and in their week 1 game, where the Packers really took it to the Bears, Jones had a season high in receiving yards with 86. You see concerted effort early in the game on the third down to get him the ball. And that's going to be a challenge for Chicago, who gives up the most yards to backs in the passing game.
They're without A.J. Dillon today, out with the thumb, inactive, as Love goes down the field and throws a strike. That's Wicks with the catch. This young receiving corps making plays all over all season long. This one goes for 19 for the rookie from Virginia.
I want you to go ahead and watch right here. Love steps up, and this is a two-way. You got to create that leverage and get out. So you force him inside, and Wicks flattens on the outside. It's a really high-level route right there when you have in and out bracket on you.
5th round pick. One of those contributing with all these 1st and 2nd round players on the outside. Here's Jones. Look at that lane. Look at Jones into the secondary and down inside the 30-yard line. Oh, some great blocking by the likes of Walker and others. The left tackle picks up 14. Does Jones.
Well, I want you to watch Kraft right here. He has a choice. Do you block the defensive end who's coming? Nope. He goes right past him. What a great decision by Kraft, and that's why you rehearse these plays over and over again, because most guys would have taken the first defender there, but he knew he was already out leveraged.
It's a 1st and 10. Again, not only without Dillon today, without Christian Watson again with that hamstring. Here's Love with another completion.